Hello everyone, and welcome back to Art Not Life Sailing. We are in the beautiful St. Martin. We're picking up a special guest that is flying here in a couple of days, so we have lots of work to do, but my sister and my niece are coming to visit us, our first visitors coming to the boat to go sailing ever. So it'll be the first time sailing with not just me and Mary, but with guests. So we're really excited about that. We got lots to do. One thing we came to St. Martin for also is to get a sewing machine that we bought about four and a half months ago. Back when we were in Trinidad, we ordered it with a group of sailors to save on shipping costs. Whether you order 12 machines or you order one machine, it's the same shipping cost. So I think it was 12 people that all got together to get in on that. So it's a really good walking foot sewing machine that can sew, canvas, leather, and sails. No matter how thick you stack those layers of cloth, it'll hammer right through it. And that's perfect timing because our sail just started separating. I don't know if you can see that right where it's sticking out a bit there. That seam is all coming off, and once we had it furled out when we're sailing, I could see more spots. So the stitching has just started failing on that sail the day before we were picking up our sewing machine. It's really good timing. So we're going to take this sail down now, and I'm going to put the Genoa up. We're going to be doing some downwind sailing, so the Genoa is going to be nice to have out there. I just need a longer furling line to go around the drum because the Genoa is a lot more sail than what the jib is. Our jib, if you stretch it out, only comes to the foot of the mast, and the Genoa goes all the way back to our pilot house. So I think it's called maybe like a 125, which means it's 100 means 100% to the mast, and then 125 means it's 25% past the mast. So Mary's gonna come up here. We're gonna get this jib down and hoist up the Genoa and get that ready for our next sail. And while we're here in St. Martin, I'm going to be looking for a deal on a new furling line. So this furling line wraps around the drum, and because the other sail is so much bigger, when we try to roll the sail in or out, we actually run out of rope. If I do it very carefully, I can manage to make it work, but I have to keep my hand on that rope while the sail's coming out so that it wraps really tight around the drum. But all it takes is not doing that perfectly, and the rope goes loosely around the drum, and then you don't end up with enough rope to actually pull the sail back in, or you run out of rope that the sail won't deploy completely. So that's something we're going to address here. We're going to be in St. Martin for probably a week because there's a big blow coming. About I think we're going to be seeing like 25, maybe 30 knots of wind for like a week. We're going to be hanging out here doing some repairs and doing some exploring, so follow along. Alright, so an update to our situation is that the halyard or the roller is stuck up there. We tried using our windlass and a rope going through the bow roller, trying to pull the sail down.
Point updated.
It's definitely trapped on something. There's a little roller at the top so that your halyard doesn't spin, and our halyard is straight, but somehow it's tangled up there. So I'm going to fly the drone up there and get a better look at it. Oh, you know what? I think because of the airport here that we cannot fly it. We can't fly it. Okay, thank you DJI. I understand the safety precautions for that, but because there's an airport near here, it will not let me fly the drone, so I can't get a better look at it the easy way. This is getting more complicated. Alright, I have no idea what the camera recorded or didn't, but we can't fly the drone up there to take a look. I think the spindle at the top of the forestay is somehow wedged on there, and I need to tap it with the hammer to loosen it. I don't know why. It's only been up there for a month. Left Trinidad about 4 weeks ago, so we're gonna get the, I think it's called a bosun chair, I think. Mary's gonna winch me up there, and then I'm gonna try to tap it loose. That's never easy. Hard on Mary on the winch, hard on me dangling up there for a half hour. To be up there for like 2 seconds. As soon as I lifted up a little roller on the top, this little piece came flying down, landed right inside the bag that we keep this bosun chair in. So I'm gonna have to go do some research and see what this part is or why it fell apart and what kind of hardware I need to reattach it, which means I'm gonna have to go back up there again, unfortunately. But for now, let's get this sail down and out of the way. We are so excited to receive our very first sailing guest for Knot Life, Terry and Missy. The adventure began with having to climb over a fence with their luggage to access the only available dock near the airport. That locals suggested we do, as it's the only option since the business was shut down, blocking the access. We also visited Phillipsburg, and the experience was absolutely beautiful. The vibrant colors, the friendly people, and the lively atmosphere made our time there unforgettable. It was truly a highlight of our trip, adding to the amazing memories we've created with Terry and Missy. From picking them up at the airport to exploring the stunning St. Martin, every moment was magical. Our journey continued as we sailed to the beautiful BVIs, where more adventure awaits.
Bye, and we're leaving St. Martin and heading towards Virgin Gorda. Virgin Gorda is in the BVI, so that's gonna be interesting. Let's see how these sails go.
We've lost our AIS and the sun is going down. AIS, Automatic Identification System, is an automatic tracking system that uses transceivers on ships and is used by Vessel Traffic Services, VTS, so you can be seen and vice versa. And I'm going to try to do a quick fix here. I quickly looked at the antenna and saw that as soon as I touched the wire, the ring terminal on the end just fell right off. There's a ton of corrosion, but this one has a huge ring terminal that goes on the bottom. I definitely don't have one that size, so I'm going to try to clean that off and put a new wire onto this ring terminal and put a smaller one on the end, on a new wire of course. And I'll get that all done in the next hour before it's dark out. The waterproof terminal here for the one end. I'll cut this little one off and put this larger ring terminal on. Alright, really don't have a lot of time here, so I'm going to be moving quickly. Remove this jacket off of here. Attempt opening up this swage. Maybe I can solder right over top of it. So I stuck that on my bench vise, stuck an awl and hammered an awl through it to open it up. I'm going to cut off this little eye. Some copper inside there. This is nice marine grade copper. And I'm gonna get some shrink wrap over top of that. There we go. Get that wire in place. There we go. And there's our new wires. Get that installed. It's hard to get a heat shrink that goes from that wide to this skinny, but it'll help a bit. I'll do something a little different in the future, but this has to get us from point A to point B right now. Gotta clean up the copper. Clean copper now. Get a life jacket back on. The nut's not grabbing nothing with that washer on. Hardly any teeth on this thing. It was only on there like one turn before. It seems like the threads are rotten on the bolt. I'm gonna have to do a different ground going from here and then putting it onto one of these bolts here. Oh, can you pass me the torch?
Yes. We're pretty much out. Be able to do it right there.
But I'll just later cut this thing off and put it onto one of these bolts.
No?
Obviously that wire wasn't crucial. Oh well, got it started now. Let me put things away.
The waves are ginormous. Got to the BPIs. This is called the baths. We're gonna check if there is any mooring available for us to grab. If not, we're gonna have to keep going. Hello everyone, we just got to the baths. It's very popular. It's a lot of charter boats. It was hard for us to get a mooring boat, so we just anchored and we're gonna go and visit the baths and get out of here. It's wavy too, so it looks like a nice spot. Nice to check it off the list. And this is how we make our way to the baths. You have to have a bath.
You gotta have a bath to get to the baths. No dinghies ashore. When the flag is yellow, it's okay to swim with caution. Purple flag means marine life warning, for example jellyfish, and if it's red, do not swim or moor your boat. Virgin Gorda, the third largest island on the British Virgin Islands, is renowned for its stunning landscape and crystal clear waters. The island's name, which means fat virgin in Spanish, was inspired by its shape, which resembles a reclining woman.
Yeah, I guess.
Which way is that? Whether you're exploring the vibrant coral reefs or hiking to Gorda Peak for panoramic view, Virgin Gorda promises an unforgettable experience. Virgin Gorda is a haven for nature lovers, offering a lush national parks, pristine beaches, and the famous baths. A breathtaking collection of massive granite boulders creating secluded sea pool and caves.
How that feels, Mikey? Pretty cool. Fantastic. Oh, really? Oh, be careful with the sea urchins. Yeah. Wow, this is nice. My kid. Ay! Ay! Steve! Oh my god, people, this is so nice. This is my favorite spot so far. Yeah? Huh?
She's good.
shit.
Like that.
Imagine if that falls. We're dead.
If that falls, you wouldn't even know where I am. We'd find remains. We would just stain the water red. This looks so curiously hanging there. The camera enough, though, you found
I'm gonna get stuck. This is so cool, people.
Righto.
Oh, that way.
Why is there an arrow pointing that way?
No idea.
Arrow pointing the way out of it? Did you know that the baths in Virgin Gorda were formed millions of years ago by volcanic activity? The giant granite boulders create a maze of tidal ponds, tunnels, and scenic grottos, making it one of the most unique, picturesque spots in the Caribbean. It's like a natural water park sculpted by Mother Nature herself.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And that's a wrap on our adventures in the baths, Virgin Gorda and St. Martin. We had an incredible time exploring these beautiful destinations, and we hope you enjoyed coming along with us. But the journey doesn't end here. Next, we're setting sail for a stunning US Virgin Islands. Make sure you come back next week and catch all the exciting moments at our next destination. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next leg of our journey.